Welcome back to Raw, Restoring Awesome Warriors. I am Jackie H, and I have here, sit with me again, my co-host, Gail, Barron, the judge. And we back at it for another episode with you, and just to have a conversation with each other about life events and things that we don't have no specific topic for this one, Gail. So we're just going to do some light talking. How you been?
I've been well. I've been really doing good.
You really doing good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as we sit here today, our government I just heard that we're going through a shutdown.
Right.
So it had me thinking while we was talking that sometimes you can hear things as coming,
Right.
but you don't prepare.
Right.
The last couple of times we was going to go through the shutdown, it actually didn't happen. They at the last quarter
Right.
minute, they was able to keep it open. But right now, we actually are shut down.
Right.
So we just want to talk a little bit about preparation sometimes, or ignoring what you hear because what happened the last time, or it ain't going to happen, and you get caught off guard. So what exactly... Who's in the shutdown right now? Just off the, is it federal?
It's federal.
It's federal. Okay. But regardless of who it is, this is life changing for some people.
Right. And so what I think, like you always used to tell me in singing, don't prepare for a program, or don't rehearsal for a program. Rehearsal all the time, because you never know when you're going to need that. And a lot, when we first started our singing, we were called at the last minute because somebody else couldn't go, and we were the fill-in. So I learned to be ready, be prepared all the time.
Right.
And that's the same way I feel about the government being shut down, having process and principles that you should live your life in a state of readiness, because things shift from moment to moment. You just never know.
Right.
So if you prepared anyway and always, then some things won't be such a issue or devastating or a disastrous moment if you prepare. Remember Daddy used to tell us about beneficial savings bank. Remember their slogan, wishing won't do it, but saving will. And he told us, even if you make $10, save one.
Right.
So that's a principle and preparation, because you just never know. Just never know.
Also, I think was should be done too in the time of peace.
Yeah.
Like, have a backup plan. And what I mean, like, well, we come from a family of six siblings. Right. Well, there was no way, and mommy wasn't working, because back then, in our coming up, the mothers stayed at home. There was homemakers. But she had things to help him out. And we wanted things like bikes. We wanted to go on trips. We wanted to do everything, do the same thing that other people probably was in a two family who worked, a working family home with two people. But she had cooking. So she made sandwiches. She sold. They did things. He even had a part-time job where he drove school kids around. And they always, I learned from that to have a backup plan, and don't be too proud to do the backup plan, because sometimes that will come in handy to have something else. So if the bank ever shut down, or his job, they could have went into a full-time restaurant with from what they knew. So sometimes it make you think or hone in on, what do I have in my back pocket?
Right.
That
What's
I can
in
do.
your house?
What's in your house? What could I do in case I do have to make money, or I have to survive?
Right.
So that's what I was thinking about, like some people with children, or because it's devastating for someone to lose their job. It don't even have to be a government shutdown. It could just be a change of your job shutdown, or divorce, or whatever it is,
or health,
and you don't have a backup plan to know how to make it. So just in peacetime, think of some things that you could do, and that's the same way we used to do about. I know it's a touchy subject, but even planning for death.
Yeah.
A lot of people get caught off guard
Right.
without insurance.
Right.
Because I wasn't expecting this to happen.
Right.
Back in our day was you at least can get this 65 or 70.
Right.
You might expect.
Ain't
but
doing
now
that
it's
no
like
more.
25 years old, 35 years old. You don't never know when that time is, but to be prepared.
And I think of Daddy not making much, but he not only had insurance on himself. Remember North Carolina?
North Carolina Mutual had a policy on all his children.
And we was kids.
And we was children.
kids.
Yeah.
So, and I've learned, and I do it still today.
Yeah.
To make sure, because if an emergency come, or an unexpected death or whatever, ain't nobody got no bank account where they can just grab.
Right.
So,
not only do they don't have a bank account, but you can't even count on some others.
Yeah.
Because like if I want to come and say, Gail, help me out, you might be in the same state that I'm
Right.
in and don't have it either. And that's a hurtful thing,
Yeah.
because I've seen funerals lately and things lately that people have to wait a month, or because they're trying to gather up money. But Colonial Penn have 995.
That's just for seniors. They ain't for everybody.
Okay, well,
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
But even teaching, like I have kids,
Yeah.
teaching them.
Yeah,
Do you
save.
and
And have an insurance, have something in case that day could come.
unexpected.
Right.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you prepared? And
So this is in the same line of preparation. You know how sometime in like the wintertime is coming, right? But after the winter, you know how everything go on sale, like the coats and stuff. Somebody won't think of that. Like they think of that just crazy, but you can get a coat almost for 50%, 80% off
Right.
after the winter.
Right.
So you prepare for next winter.
Right.
But if you don't think that
Yep.
way, well, would I need to buy a coat now?
Yep.
It's coming summertime. No, I'm talking about for next winter. Because now I have a friend, she looking for a coat. Well, they back up now. They know the winter is coming, so the prices don't winter. But so preparation is
That is right.
very important.
That is right.
But you got to think outside the box, not for the day, but what you need for tomorrow, what you need for next week, what you need
next summer, next
Right.
always preparing ahead.
Yeah.
It's like even with October. Oh, October's here. This is the first.
Yeah,
The 15th is normally when the heat comes on.
Yeah.
So you don't wait till it get cold to start looking into, is my heater working?
Yeah.
We ain't used it since last winter.
Yeah.
So you got to do
Everything
the
is
maintenance,
Everything is
preparation.
But you have to think of, we used to laugh about this, say, you knew your birthday was coming.
Yep.
You knew Christmas was coming. You knew November would bring Thanksgiving. We're going to have this big family dinner and nobody got money. You already know.
Yeah.
So preparation is really big.
It is.
And you can't say, I don't have, because it's little. I don't care if it's a quarter. If you keep saving up quarters, keep saving up dollars, it'll add. It's addition.
It will.
It still
It will.
adds. So
Put it somewhere and don't think about it. Just think about what's in front of you or what's in your hand. And that what you put on the shelf or in the cupboard, whatever, it'll grow.
Yeah.
It'll
Do you
grow.
have some tips on? I have some tips on saving. What's your tips?
Well, my tip, what we do, every time we get paid, we get a stack of quarters.
You take them out.
That's yours, but that's what we
I'm
do.
just joking. Go ahead.
You get us 2 rolls of quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Each time we get paid, and we just
Put it away.
put it in the
I tell people it doesn't matter how small it is. Just start. do something. You'd be surprised how a penny adds up.
Oh, I know it.
You know, and back in the day, you remember me and Darlene? We used to throw pennies away. We didn't think that was money. I don't know why we was thinking. Like, I wanted $1 or a quarter. A penny was, that ain't money. But I realized today, 100 pennies is $1.
Yeah.
Right? So what I do, every time I get change, so it's like, say if I go I take $1 and I get something for 49 cents. Well, that change I put away.
Yeah.
If I break a $5 bill, well, those dollars go in, I save. So you can come up with your own plan, and it won't be overwhelming. Oh, I got to save this amount today. No, just start little, because it does add up.
Yeah.
It's still, addition is addition. It don't have to be multiplication.
No.
So some people, they on a fixed income. Maybe it's once a month. Some people the 15th, and the 30th. Whatever your time is, you should never say you don't have nothing to save or put away for yourself. And my growing up was God first.
Yep.
And then yourself.
Yep.
Pay yourself.
That's right.
And then your bills.
That's
Some
right.
people put their bills and then they don't have nothing left. Well, you might get 30 of the dollars for the bill, but that $1 is going to go to me.
Right.
So you have to, it's
because you
called
have
planning.
to take care of you. In everything, you have to take care of you first, or you won't be able to do anything to the other areas in your life.
Right. So it's never too late to start. Like, you just never know what's going to happen. But change your thinking. Mm-hmm. It comes with change your thought process. Because if you don't think you have it, you won't. But it's amazing that you don't have it for that. But if I told you, let's go, come on, Gail, let's go shopping, or let's go, you're fine. You'll find what you need for what you want to do. So you got to make that important. You have to make the necessary things important. Necessity.
Yeah, and as you grow up and as you mature and see what's necessary in life, you learn discipline.
Right.
So learn with preparation
Yeah.
is discipline. I can't shop like I used to.
What that mean?
I became disciplined.
You became disciplined?
Yeah, I am.
I would like to know, if this is discipline, I would like to know who you was before. Oh, my God. Okay, well, I accept that. If you say you disciplined now, you still shopping. So you was worse?
I toned down a whole lot because of situations.
Okay.
I'm on a fixed income.
Oh, okay.
A lot of things.
So some things will change you.
It will change you.
Gail, you saying that, though, like that's everybody thought. Do you know I have some seniors, or just use a fixed income, that still try to live like they got it like that? And it's amazing that we can be old and still don't think.
But even if you do come up with creative ways, like you was just saying, sandwiches, stuff to sell, but there's a way to do what you want to do, just not like you used to. Because, for instance, like,
so you're probably eating TV dinners instead of going out. What's your change?
I learned to.
Yeah, you're laughing because I think it's a hard thing. And you know what?
I'm not saying that it's not hard.
I don't even think it had nothing to do with addiction. I mean, with discipline or change of your income. I think you had an addiction. So you might have come into getting a hold of your addiction. Like, some people have a lot of addiction.
I still have it, but I'm disciplined.
Oh, you're disciplined with it.
I'm disciplined with it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because,
that's a new thing. You can be disciplined with your addiction.
No, it's right. Where you used to shop all the time, you just found a cheaper. Like, two
for one? Oh, my God.
No, Temu.
Okay.
I could get a lot of things on Temu for $20.
Oh. So you're still getting the stuff. Just get, I'm not in this conversation. We talk about preparation. That's not preparation. That's still...
It is preparation, because...
That's putting your addiction on down low. That's what that is.
They say, what's it? What is it? Shopping on steroids.
She don't find a cheaper. She don't find the cheapest way to still get what she wants. So,
And
like,
that's creativity. That's strategy.
If you was affected by maybe lost a job or something, you probably just gonna have a sale. And
I
really,
did lose my job.
no, but I'm saying you have enough stuff that you can just put stuff on eBay and still make it.
I can.
That's not okay. All right.
What's in your house?
What's in your house?
What's in your house?
Yeah. Well, anyway, we are glad to have this conversation because sometimes you just need to talk to people and remind people it can work. You don't have to be all frustrated and stressed out over it. Sometimes you just take a moment and think, what could I do? There's even ways like people who have car payments and different things. You might have to call the dealer. You might have to call your landlord. It's ways besides just
payment arrangement.
Make arrangement.
Call your utilities.
Yeah.
Get on payment.
Some people, as soon as they hear something, they just go to pieces. But you can make it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not hard, but you can make it. And then, who was that said, save up for like a year or they realized in the pandemic. Your friend, the comedian, he was saying he thought
put a penny, save a penny for a rainy day.
Yeah, and he realized.
But during the pandemic, he realized he hadn't saved for a year.
Yeah, you didn't save for what's coming. So sometimes don't penny pinch. Well, it might just last for 6 months. Well, that COVID lasted for what?
About 2 years.
2 years. So just don't have a time frame. Just do it to make it a habit. So it can
make
be
it a lifestyle.
Right.
Some things you don't have to have.
Right.
Even though you desire, you don't. You don't have to be going out all the time.
Yeah.
I'm back to like it was when we was growing up. McDonald's was a treat. Mm-hmm. It wasn't every day. Mommy cooked.
Yes. Yeah.
So in our household, even to go out, it's a treat.
Right. Yeah.
It's not something
You'd be surprised
we do every
with cooking
day.
And doing things will save you that money that you spending extra. Well, have you been to McDonald's and stuff lately?
Oh.
Well, when Daddy took 6 of us for $10, I can't even go by myself. The other day I wanted to ask that cashier, did she have the right? Did she hear what I said? Like, it's expensive. It's very expensive to live out.
Yeah.
So all these little things, if you make it a lifestyle, get a pack of chicken and bake some chicken and have a couple meals for $10 a pack, because the chicken done went up too. That used to be the lowest. But just making adjustments.
Yeah.
We had this subject before of, sometimes you got to look at something and make some adjustment. Don't wait until it's wartime.
Yeah.
And fall apart. So you can make it in the pandemic. You can make it in losing your job. You still can make it. Is it going to be easy? It's still a process. Some people just don't like to lose.
I've gotten used to water.
Water? Okay. Oh, my God.
I'm saying.
Because you didn't like water before.
I didn't like
that.
water before.
So you.
But now,
Because in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia, they have a tax on everything.
On everything. Everything is taxed. Everything is going up. So
you get used to it.
Get some
and they're going to
water.
come a time you might get used to spigot water.
Well, I got to work up on that. But
anything can work. But there's some people like, I ain't drinking no water. Well, there are some people who don't have money for a case of water. It might sound like, just $4, and then they start telling you what the price. But if I don't have it, if somebody don't have it, they just don't have it. So you'll learn how to, maybe mix a little sugar, whatever you got to do in it. But just make adjustment. Changes are coming.
Yeah.
We in that time in 2025.
Do it in a time of peace.
And do it wise. You have it.
Yeah.
Don't wait and go stressing and have headaches over something that you could eliminate it. But that's all I have. Is just preparation. Prepare. Do what you have to do and understand that the unexpected.
It was a saying that success is when preparation meets opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah. If
So-
you prepare, the opportunity for whatever it is will come.
Okay. So, as we always try to leave with something to say, I'm partnering with prepare in peacetime, and don't think nothing is too little to prepare for, because you just never know what it is. We was taught. I remember in our church back in the day, we was always told to have $300
Right.
on hand. Well, I don't know what they're gonna get today, but at that time,
Right.
that was money. To
Right.
in case something happened in your home, a toilet breakdown, something you need, it was emergency money. And always have something in your wallet. At that
Right.
time, we had
$3.
$3. So some cooks and people in their house, they always have eggs, flour, and some. So there's some things that at that time it sounded like crazy, but they was teaching us the minimum keep.
And it's also good to have somebody in your corner that help you, whether it's your accountability partner or just someone to give you some hints. Like our kids didn't have the teaching and training that we did, but it's good to, you don't always have to look like you just stepped out of a
Vogue magazine.
A Vogue magazine. You don't have to have the biggest car or the finest car, because a lot of this is basically comparing yourself with society and what society thinks that success look like.
Yeah.
But just telling them everything ain't necessary.
Right. I remember this guy that I used to work with. I think he had 2 kids, but he was putting them through college. He was saving up for that. And he was trying to tell his son that, okay, you're looking at the guy next to you that is driving a car and going out, but you don't know what it's taken for that person to make it through college. I don't think the guy made it through college because you wanted to live off college. You want to have your first apartment. All this while you're trying to go through school. He said, we're going to brown bag it.
Right.
We got to do this and this. I would rather for you to have the education and you can get the car.
Right.
Than to have the car and you don't lost everything. So sometimes it's just thought process, change your ways, and let's do the best for now.
Right.
You can always have later. So that's all. We was just talking just a little bit of events that's going on, how you prepare for war in peacetime. And as we always say, leaving our podcast, until next time,
love God, love family, work hard, and be kind.
Yeah.